Hello, YouTube. First off, I want to get on the note where I feel like I've lost faith in humanity. And the reason I say that is because I was just in the highway. I won't say which one, but I was in the highway and I'm all the way in the right lane, and there's traffic. And I really strongly dislike when people cut off other people using the shoulder lane. First off, the shoulder lane was meant for like emergency stops, or if you got into a car accident and you want to move out of traffic, well, there you go. You want to pass someone, do it properly and do it through other lanes, not cutting someone off on the shoulder lane. This is like really ridiculous. Because the reason I'm saying is because this person caught me off really close. And don't be one of those people where you're very impatient. We're all, we all want to get to where we want to go, whether it's work, meeting up with friends, meeting up with other people, or just simply going home. Wherever you're going, don't be one of those kind of people where you feel like you think you're important enough to cut off other people like that. As I said, if you're gonna switch lanes, do so properly and do it with other lanes. Don't do it, by any means. By using the shoulder lane. Don't do it. It's making yourself look dumb and very impatient. And for me, those kind of drivers I do not wish to be around, because you're being very ignorant, and who knows, that person one day will cause an accident. I mean, hopefully not, but still, even so, like, I really strongly hate the fact that he did that. It's unnecessary. I also lost my faith in humanity because of a woman earlier this year, and I'm only bringing this up because I met this woman again in Starbucks a couple weeks back. But this is how the story went. I was going to Starbucks early in the morning, and this was way before work, and I was getting there on time, but I figured, okay, since I'm getting there like way too early, I might as well stop by at Starbucks, get myself something to drink, and then be on my way. I was wearing a Batman hoodie, and I thought nothing of it because, I thought no one's gonna be dumb enough to start an argument about what I'm wearing. Okay, so this lady enters shortly after I do, sees what I'm wearing, and starts to look like she's uncomfortable with me. And in my head, I'm like, I don't know this person. I don't think they're familiar. I don't remember seeing them ever. So why is she uncomfortable? And I'm like, okay, well, maybe she's uncomfortable because there's so many people in Starbucks that day. And, she was being a little impatient. But, we all gotta wait. But shortly after me noticing this, another girl walks in. And this girl goes behind her, and then this lady was like, you know what, you can go in front of me. I don't want to be next to Batman. And I'm like, okay. She's like, I love Superman. He has superpowers. And in my head, I'm like, okay, first off, I didn't ask for your opinion. And secondly, since when was Batman a disease? Batman is not a disease, first of all. But yeah, she was being flat out rude because I was wearing a Batman hoodie. I respect. I'm not into the whole I don't like Superman because da 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 da. I mean, okay, yeah, I don't. Superman is my least favorite superhero, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna go and criticize someone because they love Superman. You know, that's stupid. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But the fact that she voiced it out with such disgust kind of made me laugh on the inside, because I'm like, wow, this person's behaving childish, and this lady is much older than me. Let me tell you that. She must have been in like what? Her late 30s, early 40s. I don't know. But yeah, and ever since that incident, I was like, okay, whatever. If I see her in the future, I'm gonna remind myself to stay away from her, because I don't want to be surrounded by negative people, or you know, people that are in that way immature. The second time I ran into her, I didn't even recognize her. Okay, when I first met her, I had red hair. Mind you, my hair is now light brown. The red wore off. I was wearing a Joker hat, and I had it on backwards, and I did so purposely because having it forwards, it just didn't look nice on me. I like it better when it's facing backwards, because it shapes my head better. I don't know. I'm not doing it to be, you know, cool like other people. No, I'm doing it for my own comfort. But anyway, I decided to be nice and open the door for this lady. I was gonna enter and she was gonna leave, and as I said, I was trying to be nice and hold the door open for her, and she gave me like this face where she was completely and utterly disgusted with me, and I'm like, what did I do? And I kid you not, it just immediately clicked. I'm like, oh my god, this is the same lady that criticized me for wearing a Batman hoodie. This is ridiculous. This is why I'm losing faith in humanity, because everybody's, I don't know how to say it, but majority of these people they're not considerate of other people's feelings. They just don't care. They think they're better than anybody, and that's not true. No one's better than anyone. And like, and I was like, okay, well, whatever. I tried being nice. Next time I just won't open the door for her. I don't care what she's carrying. I'm not opening the door for her because she refuses to be polite. I mean, I'm not trying to discourage anybody from being nice to anybody. It's just, for me, that's, to happen so early in the morning, that's just a big letdown. I like being nice to people, but if you're not nice to me, I'm sorry. You know, in my opinion, I shouldn't have to be nice. But I'm nice regardless. I know I don't want to be nice to her anymore, but I have to. Because two wrongs don't make a right. If I behave badly with her, then I'm just, you know, stooping down to her level. So be courteous to other people, regardless of what they're wearing, what they're doing, you know, and what's going on. Just thought I'd throw it out at you. Try to do positive things. Try to be nice to other people. That's a mission for everybody. And if there's certain people that can't do it, then, you know, I'm not saying you're better than that person. As I said, no one's better than anyone. We all have our wrongs. We all have our rights, you know. But at least you'll feel good. You'll feel good about yourself. You'll feel better about yourself by just doing the simplest of things, and that's being courteous. So I'll end it there because I'm almost home, and I know that certain YouTubers say that you shouldn't care about what other people say and think of you when you're blogging or recording yourself on camera or on phone. Don't matter, but this is getting uncomfortable for me, so just letting you guys know. Be positive, stay positive. Bye.